Rab's getting red cushion
Red.
OCD. What is... No, this one. What's this?
Oh.
What's this?
I thought he said red.
No, what's this? It's got ready on it, right? What's that?
No, that's pink, orange, black, and brown.
Given...
With like the smallest bit of red.
From the girl that thought this is, or probably thinks this is a white shirt, right?
Oh yeah, that's so true. Right, last podcast.
Man, you put it right behind my head.
Oh,
I was trying to get his shot. Now we've got a yellow one.
Do you not like it?
I just like... No,
you like... Oh.
It's a nice cushion.
I know, I quite like that.
That's it.
I'm kidding.
If you do it that way, though, it's a nice...
Is that looking better?
There we are, now we're all creams. Not that I've got OCD or anything, you know. Pretty very close to the camera, how big it is. Yeah, right, Chinky.
Oh, wait, are we not allowed to show the brands? Is that a thing? Chinky. We're not that famous.
Infamous wannabes. Cuckoo, Cuckoo, everybody. Welcome to the Aquarium, the Piscean presented podcast. I am Coach Rab and this is the Lovely Libby. And today we give you the penultimate, it's not because it's the 12th, it's actually the 13th episode. What is that anyway? Hey, it doesn't matter. The last episode in season 1.
I know. I actually can't believe it. Can you?
Has been over 3 months of producing content, editing every week, releasing it, coming up with fresh ideas. And we decided to do these in season so we can keep the energy up. And because it's leading up to Christmas, we thought we'll take a 3-week break and come back in January.
Yes. I think we all need a break, to be honest, don't we? I can't... Well, my last holiday was July. When was your last holiday?
July.
July.
Yeah.
So we're going to come back with fresh, new ideas. But we will keep posting on the Instagram. So, yeah. We could even, like, you know, we'll keep updating them, won't we, right?
Yeah. The key thing is that we used to record these on Wednesday nights, and then we realised that Tuesdays are more economical. But it meant that after the release on the Sunday, we then only had 2 days to kind of prep for it. And some of the most recent episodes made use of items that shall not be named ever again. And it took a bit of prep time. So what we're going to do is when we come back in January, we're going to have another 8 episodes planned out so we can get the finger out and get our homework done beforehand, right?
Yeah. And before we go anywhere, I need to say something.
You can ask me to marry you.
No. No, that's not my job. Well, actually, it could be my job, to be honest, in this day and age. Just want to say thank you, darling.
Oh.
Yeah. Rab has literally done all of the edits. He's taken so much time. He's a busy man, and you've done so well. It wouldn't be what it was without your editing. So, well done, darling. Thank you.
And on that note, we have to sadly say our goodbyes. So, our Stuart, who does our thumbnails, and Stuart did our intro and outro and did the graphic stuff, because there are limits to my superpowers, people, I know. But Stuart's been absolutely fantastic, especially episode 12 thumbnail. Thumbnail. When he sent that through, I was in stitches. But Stuart has then got himself another role that's going to be more full-time than previously. So
well done, Stuart.
High five.
Well done, high five.
So I'm hoping that every now and again, whenever he's got any gaps in his schedule, he said he will help us out. But,
it's been so good as well for someone to take the load off of Rab, so really appreciate it. And it's been so good to see them all. They've all been really, really good, so thank you,
Well, one of the things I did say to Stuart, though, I was like, Stuart, please don't laugh when the thumbnail's moving forward are proper shit. Like, to be fair, he's given me...
No, they won't be.
Well, they'll not be as good as his, but... some of the tips he gave me is try and get the whites of your eyes. So I'll be trying to blow up images. He does this nice outline of the image within the image. No, I'll try. I've taken pointers, but anytime you see a really nice thumbnail, just assume that Stuart's back.
Yeah.
He's actually, if it's in time for the edit, he's putting us together a nice montage. If it's time for the edit, I'll slot it in at the end of the video. If it's not, you'll see it on our...
I'm looking forward to that. That'll be like, do you know how I imagine that? Like the montage.
The montage?
The montage as like your best bits.
Yeah, it will be. Even Rocky had
everybody wants their own best bits, you know?
Yeah. I want your best bits. I have been like super sleazy on this podcast. I have been, haven't I? Like, it got to the point later in the episodes where I was just doing the eyebrow. Just like,
We love the eyebrow.
I was such childish. It's what goes on in my head. There's things you say. Do you remember that episode when
we
you were...
do love an innuendo.
Innuendo.
We have.
Do you remember that one when you were describing... Oh, what were you describing?
It was, do you know what?
The chocolate bar.
Oh yeah, that was so
Chocolate
good.
bar. And I even said, I was killing myself laughing because I knew how my mind worked and I knew that I could edit that to make it seem like it was something it was not.
Yeah.
And you were like, have you seen, was it the Big Daddy?
It was the Big Daddy, yeah.
It was a Big Daddy chocolate bar.
I was like, it's huge. Right, it's bedtime.
You just know I'm going to edit that in such a way to make it seem like you're talking something else.
I don't know if anyone's heard of the Big Daddy. Look at the size of it. And it actually is that size. It's huge. It is massive. It's quite hard. We do go to bed early as well. We're early bedders, so... Yummy yum. Yeah, it's
so hard.
It's so hard. Yeah.
Yummy yum.
Yum yum. God.
Oh, I thought it was funny.
Do you know what the part I found funny? Because I rewatched a couple of them while I was at work, basically. And the one that was quite funny with the innuendo was when it was about the fears, what your fears were.
Right.
And I ended up talking about how I was in bed one time and I was... Oh. Do you remember that?
And then the other one was fear of developing a disease, which is nossophobia.
Right. Remember I said to you not long ago when we were in bed and I was like, how good you...
It's just different.
It's not being true.
It's quite. It happens quite a lot. It's the most, guys. It's quite normal.
Do you remember me saying to you, like, the next morning?
This gets worse. Right, let's be mature now, Libby.
Do you remember me?
I
boasting.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Like, jokes aside. Do you not remember me saying in the morning one time? Oh,
it's almost like...
I can't now, stop. Because I'm actually trying to say, do you remember me saying in the morning one time?
I'm supposed to be the immature one.
Sorry.
Don't worry, I'm mature.
I was saying that I was up all night because
You kept me all up all night, Mr. Shields.
I was up all night because I was worried about dying. Do you remember me saying that? And I was like, oh my God, I was in bed all night. Like worried about dying.
Yeah,
I haven't had one of those episodes recently, guys, so I'm guessing everything's going really well. But, yeah.
I forgot that. That's the thing, is when you make, that's 12 episodes. This will be episode 13 to kind of sum it all up. When you make them all, each one, the earlier ones, some of them are about an hour or over. We're going to try and keep them trimmer if we can. Because we realise not everybody has a spare hour.
Yeah, and also as well, I think for us, well, we can chat and chat and chat, but actually, you know, for an hour in front of a camera is quite a long time to chat. And so, yeah, we might cut it down just a little bit, but... Oh, I was going to say something really important there and I've forgotten now. I don't have lights, guys, today to daze that.
This is the thing. Libby's saying all along she wanted the sofa format, right? And I do enjoy a sofa format, but sometimes I worry that it's a bit too relaxed. But I thought, you know what? For the last one, let's do what Libby wanted.
I think for every last one, I think the sofa guys. What do you think? Yeah, great, guys. Great.
You're here. You brushed it. There was a couple of times throughout when you would like brush it and then it'd leave a loop and then eventually go, look how shiny it is.
Yeah. So whilst I was watching the podcast as well, I realised how downhill I started going.
What do you mean, like?
Oh, my hair was so lovely at the start. And then as the episodes went on, because I was rewatching them, I was like, God, my hair just got worse and worse and worse. So I thought I'd make a little bit of an effort, but just keeping it real here, ladies.
Well,
don't always have time.
I said this before, but I've still kept up the tradition of putting on aftershave beforehand, and I don't know why I do it. You notice that I always do that.
You don't know why?
I don't know why. It's like
me, right?
Yes, that's what it is, because of you. But the thing is, it's weird. It's like, if I know I smell good, like, you can't smell me.
I know. Well, I hope one day there is like a smell cam.
I hope there's not.
That would be awesome.
It would not be.
Yeah. But also as well, rewatching them, I did realise, see on the first one, I just really didn't look at the camera.
Did you not?
No, you should rewatch it. Like, I'm really looking at Rab. So like this is Rab's job. Rab's really used to doing this. Rab's and total natural at looking at the camera, opening a scene. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And actually, it was quite nice to see my progress as well within like on a camera, because you should watch the first one. Yeah,
well, it was interesting as well because the progression. But then there was 1 or 2 episodes where there was one of them when I was tired, and you might not notice it, but I see it. And there was one of them when you were tired. Remember, we made a joke about it, how you were staring into the lights the entire time.
Yeah.
And then episode 12, if you go back and watch that, I was full of beans until the dog biscuits.
Yeah, you were.
And then after that, in fact, I perked up a little bit. Remember, there's a line in this episode 12 when I said, please tell me we've got something good for dinner. And you said there's a curry. And I'm like, yes, I'm genuinely happy.
Yeah, you did. You could see it in your face.
Because what had happened was, after eating the dog biscuit, that aftertaste was awful. And although we did other things like caviar, and I know it was disgusting when I was having the caviar, but the one thing is, once I washed the caviar, but once I had the vitamin drink, it washed away the flavour. That wasn't the problem. I still then had that dog biscuit flavour, and it was leaving. I honestly, you know when you get that build up of fluid in your mouth, you think you're going to be sick. Yeah. That was what I had throughout that episode.
Yeah. Someone who did watch did say they were so impressed that you did the whole spoonfuls.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that you just kept doing the spoonfuls. That was really impressive.
Well, I didn't want to switch back from it. I mean, I think it's because I try and do the things I say I'm going to do, and a spoonful was like, get stuck into it. But...
Yeah, you really got stuck into it. Unfortunately, I couldn't. But again, I do think, because I hate fish anyway.
I know.
Like I really do hate fish anyway. I think if it was like based on a food that you didn't like, right?
Yeah. Well, the funny thing was not... The bits that I found funny when you were trying them in episode 12 was like, it was your little shudders. You know when you're like, woo! It was those involuntary actions that you couldn't help. And...
No.
And we talked about it at the time, but when you're trying these things, it's like...
One of the followers on our Instagram, she did message me and she was like, I'm so with you, like, fish should stay under the sea and all this. And I'm like, thank you. I'm like, yes, you're so right. So she was with me on that, so you know who you are.
Yeah. We did actually try and find, because there was loads of great suggestions that came in of different terrible foods to try. We did try, you genuinely went and asked for snails.
Yeah.
Awful. We were going to get bull's testicles as well, but all these things, again, we would have had to order in advance. That's not to say we won't try them in the future, maybe.
Yeah.
But dog biscuits, I'm never trying again. Although saying that, I wouldn't mind trying a cheaper dog biscuit, something that is literally like a bonio. Because I think I've eaten a bonio before.
If I'm going to say, if we get 50,000 likes, then I will eat some more fish. No way. Yeah.
So one of the things we did for this last episode, we thought, right, we'll look back on the series and because we've had fun. The main reason we did this is we wanted to do something, we wanted to create content, have a laugh together, and this was... it was not necessarily for the views, it was for the view time. We wanted the people that are into it to enjoy what we were doing. And this was kind of an experiment as well, because we're trying to see which episodes work. We realised that food testing ones seem to be a bit more popular. And also when we're out and about seem to be popular as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the daily kind of snippet of vlogging, basically, is quite popular. I'm a big YouTuber fan. I watch quite a lot of vloggers in my spare time, so... I can see the appeal to people in that, but
Well, we said as long as we're having fun.
Yeah, I do have some ideas already, by the way.
For
for next season, guys.
Well, Libby has been the ideas girl pretty much all. I don't think I contributed to any ideas.
Yes, you did.
Which one did I have?
You contributed to...
I think the early ones, wasn't it? No, they were your ideas as well. You had all the best ideas.
You had...
so let's
hormones.
Hormones, yeah.
You had all about hormones.
How green do you go?
How green do you go was yours.
Dreams was mine
Dreams,
as well.
Yeah, so that's low.
Yeah, that's 3 out of 12 though.
Okay, yeah, that's
Libby quickly does the math. She's like, yeah, just take the credit, darling.
For a second I thought 6. I don't know why. It's my silly brain. But yeah, you've done still quite a good bit. It is quite hard to sometimes think, and then you want it to come naturally.
Yeah.
So all the ones we have done have come quite naturally, and I think that's why you do sort of need in a way a break, because you want them to come naturally. You want it to be organic. You don't want to have to think too much about what you want to talk about. You want to talk about things you want to talk about, basically.
And thank you to everybody that helped us. Like every time when we put a post out and people were giving suggestions, it's interesting because we know the people that don't mind posting publicly with their suggestions. There's a lot of people that message privately, which is perfectly okay. As you'll notice, when we're doing posts and comments, we always cut names out. So anything you've ever said, you know you get the credit for it.
And that's why when we talk about it as well, right, we never say a name. Because I guess as well, this is why, one of the reasons why we wanted to make this private, we didn't want to make it public, the Instagram, because again, you were quite rightly in saying, like, we wanted to make a little bit of a community so people felt safe, because social media, as we all well know now, can be a little bit of a, sometimes a toxic place, but this is a total safe place for everybody. And you know,
but everybody that then participated in the post, that was a huge help, because it gave us, I mean, even in this one that we're going to cover today with best bits, anybody that messaged or talked about little bits and pieces, it helps us, because when we're trying to fill out an episode, we'll have our bits and what we think, but when you've got somebody else's input, it helps so much. So thank you. Even if you only ever contributed once across season 1,
it doesn't matter. And also as well, you know, it's just, even if one person is to message on there or somebody message me, it's so nice to actually, because Rab will know some people on there and I will know some people on there. So actually it's quite nice for me, I think, to speak to different people.
Although I just want to be clear, there was one comment that I really didn't appreciate, and that was your pal recommending the dog biscuit. Did not appreciate it. Lovely guy.
He's got a great idea though with the...
Well, yes,
that's a
right.
really good idea, so thank you.
So he's redeemed himself. Oh, David, you have redeemed yourself. However, that dog biscuits, I'm not quite over that.
You just said David.
It could be any David. David and Goliath.
I just said it again.
There's lots of Davids.
He'll probably love it. He'll be like, woohoo.
Just pretend his name's like David Smith. That's not a common name, right? But no, that was...
But yeah, no, and thanks to all of you guys for, again, commenting and even just following and watching the videos. It's, again, like Rab said, it isn't about the views, it is about the view time.
Which is very, very high for the episode. Which is
it's just very humbling, because when you actually enjoy something and other people enjoy what you're doing, I've never done anything like this before, so it's super, is humbling the right word?
I don't know, it's
like super, not grateful, but like...
I think you're I'm a couple of beers down, I won't lie to you.
Well, do you know what, I'm such
Look at the size of this beer, look, like for like, I mean, I know it's probably the same, what's the CL? Yeah, yours is bigger than mine.
Do you know what? I say to Rab all the time, you think I'm a lightweight, don't you? Right? Right? I am such a lightweight. I cannot handle my drink. Right? Why are you so quiet?
Not for me to say.
Why?
Because then you'll beat me later.
Oh my god! Rab!
but to be honest, you don't. I know you're going to say that. I'm about to say you don't drink that much.
No,
right?
I don't. No.
And then when you say to me sometimes, "Oh, I was drunk last night," I was like, "Really?" Because you don't ever. I've never once seen you as smashed as the state I get into.
You don't get into a state.
That's because you fall asleep.
Yeah, that's true. I wake up and I'm like, where have you been?
But like, although like you don't drink much, I've then never seen you stagger around or anything like that.
No.
But you do suffer the next day.
Yeah, I guess because I really don't like that feeling. I hate that feeling.
Of being drunk or the
hangover? Yeah,
hangover?
of just being drunk. I'm just really, really not a fan of it. That's why I just...
Well, I don't get hangovers, so I'm just like...
You...
I don't. I'm immortal. I don't get them. Have you ever seen me with a hangover?
Yes, I have. Yes!
You know, we always promise to be genuine on this, and she's lying.
You have a hangover.
I get tired, and that's it.
Oh, you get tired.
It's a mindset, people.
What about shoot day?
Shoot day? What is shoot day?
Shoot day. When we did the calendar.
I wasn't hungover. I was tired. Did I not get it done? Did I not lift you above my head?
Were you not like, do this?
What did I drink the night? That was silly night, wasn't it? I was quite... Why did I do that the night before a calendar shoot?
Because you had to dry out.
Ah, that's right. I was trying to get
You had to dehydrate.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just tired. Hungover. She doesn't understand immortality.
Yeah, I thought you told... Sorry, okay. Are we not saying on here?
No, I'm never hungover. I'm just tired.
Okay, right, okay.
Did I... We were up and away early and I was driving all day.
Yeah, I just thought in the middle of the day you were a bit like, I just thought at a point I thought I couldn't do this.
Well, I was meaning in general because I was tired.
Right, okay. Okay.
Got it done though.
Got it done. Right, well, Rab never gets hangovers, so that's...
It's a mindset, people. It's a mindset.
Very lucky. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not... Well, it's a mindset. Yeah, okay, mindset, yeah.
Well, it's because I used to get hangovers and I used to get really bad hangovers. It got to the point where I thought, I'm having enough of this. And I went to my geeky sci-fi stuff and one of the characters I really liked is immortal. I was like, that's it. I'm immortal too. I'm never getting a hangover again. And don't get me wrong, like, when I drink, I always make sure to try and rehydrate and all that kind of stuff. But the next day I'm thinking, you know what, if I just get up and get on with things and just don't succumb to the emotions of a hangover, everything.
Really?
If I get up, get stuff done in a couple of weeks. I usually need a good 20-minute nap mid-afternoon if I've been boozing the night before.
So you don't ever feel like just being like, whoa, I feel like shit.
There's a couple of times I'm not entirely convinced I'm sober yet.
Oh,
I'm
right.
like, oh, this is a bit, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
That seems really bad. Like, it's just like a drink all day. No, it's when I do drink.
Well,
I just
we're
don't
all
like
human. We all have a drink every once in a while.
I've got 2 speeds.
2 speeds?
Yeah, it's like
what?
Stop or 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Oh, yes,
everything I do, unfortunately.
What are my speeds?
Hey, you've got multiple speeds, actually, although some of your speeds recently are questionable.
Why?
Well, I don't...
Oh! Literally. Oh, sorry.
This girl has been known to go a little bit too fast, but not too fast. It's just she could do with shaving about 5 to 10 miles an hour off her 10 speed, top speed even.
Do you know what, guys? I'm very busy. I'm a busy gal. I've got places to be, money to earn.
Still, safety first, people. Safety first.
Well, yeah, safety first, always.
Yes. Right, well, for this episode, we were going to cherry pick our best bits, and some people asked for we asked for some people's best bits and they recommended them. So we will watch back or look back on the bits from season 1. You kind of forget the bits that we covered. I see, I've got a wee glance at hers already. So I have 3. How many did you get?
I got 2.
Okay, so why don't
Should
we
we
go...
do mine? Should we do mine? No, sorry, carry on.
Well, it depends on which way the... Yeah, let's do one. Yeah, let's do yours.
I'm only kidding, by the way.
Okay, start on your one then. Talk me through your first one and talk us through it and then we'll watch it. How's that?
Okay. Oh, really? So I'm going to talk through it?
Oh, you can tell us roughly. Summarise it for us.
Okay, so this was... What was the episode, actually?
You're not writing it down?
I've got the episode, but I don't know which actual... It was episode 8, guys. It was love language. And it's just a little...
Sorry, I was finding the episode.
It's a little appreciation for our wee bear.
Our wee bear?
Our wee bear.
Was Nala Puppy on this one?
Yeah, I put Nala Puppy on.
Just before, we've got to get her through.
She was in the first one.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, Nala Puppy.
Puppy! She's coming. Magic.
Hello,
This side, Nala, this side. Come on. Round here. Come here.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a girl. And as if by magic, Nala appeared.
Hey, Puppy.
Damn it.
She looks tired.
What's she startling for? You see that? She's like, "Arr."
She hasn't done that before.
She does. She's not quite. Her face is not warmed up
You've
yet.
just woken up, haven't you?
Oh, she just pawed me. Right.
Oh.
So we're going to watch. So this is from. Are you sure that's from?
Yes.
Definitely.
Oh.
I don't think so. Are you sure?
No, I think it is. No, it must be. Yeah.
Well, what's the timestamp?
6:45.
6:40. Oh, okay. This will be right, Puppy. Right, we'll watch it.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of appreciation for our wee Nala bear.
Oh, this was
Because
cute.
I thought this was so cute.
Yeah. Right, well, we watch it. I'll turn the volume down.
And she really was actually helping.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
So I thought it was really cute. Let's watch it.
This was the episode where, although it was on Love Language, the week before, or 2 weeks before we'd done the whole clean-up, we should have done this footage in that, but never mind.
I know.
Right, we ready?
It doesn't matter. Let's watch it.
Nala, drop. Go get a stick. Go get the stick.
Let's just
Go.
clean out the back of the garage, right?
Get a stick. Come on, darling. Good girl. Come on, darling. Bring the stick. Come on. Drop.
She's like,
It's so cute because look, she just like
Go get a
properly,
stick. Go.
she's bounding, isn't she? She's like, this is the best thing ever. I can get sticks all day.
it's because when we broke up that bench, there was so many I couldn't be bothered carrying each one across.
Oh, look at her though. She's doing so well.
Remember I gave her schmackles, didn't I?
Come on in.
Look, it's the way she bounds over. Bounds over. It's so cute.
Don't chew the
Yeah,
edge.
it's good.
Helping. Sorry, dog voice.
Go get a stick.
Dog voice warning. Hey, here's your puppy.
Oh, no, watch the camera!
Are you coming up here? Come on, see mama. Come on.
Drop.
Let's go on that side.
Come on, baby.
Women unite!
You were
Go get a
so
stick.
good.
Come
Weren't you? You were helping. You smart.
Got my bitches well trained.
Nice.
Hey.
You
were
round it
helping,
down.
weren't you?
Oh, that's a hard day.
Thank you.
Oh, she was so happy when she got her schmackles.
I know.
Oh.
It was so cute. She was actually helping. Like,
Yeah.
in all seriousness.
Oh, appreciation for Nala,
Wee
puppy.
puppy. Giving her a wee appreciation.
Yeah. Oh, my girl.
Yeah, puppy.
Loyal puppy.
Why is she still... Oh.
I think she's been lying on that
I've
side
never
of her
seen her
face.
do that.
Yeah, I think she's been lying on that. Her face is kind of like...
goes numb.
Yeah.
That
And
makes
she's
sense.
trying to get her
She
jowls
did
up.
look really tired when we got
She's
cheers.
wandering off.
She's like, bye, see you later.
She's 7.5 now, to be fair.
I know.
Oh, that was a lovely start.
Oh, I thought we were going to kiss
I
it.
thought we were going to kiss too. Back to the
One
beer.
beer down. Nala.
More than one beer down. Nala out there, darling. Theo's also in there, and
Theo was also here.
he bed guards.
Well, I think he just likes a room to himself.
Right, go lie down, darling, or come round here.
Go and lie down, pup. Or come up here.
Right, come round. Come round. Round. That's it. That's it. That's my girl. Right, that's it. She knows. There she goes. Come here.
Good girl.
Come in here.
She puts one leg up now. She can't, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's all her legs.
Oh, that was a good one. So that was on Love Language, which was episode 8.
Yeah, that was episode 8, and that was when Nala Bear was helping us clean out.
She did appear in one of the earlier episodes because she was sat.
Yeah, she did.
Because we've jumped between Libby's and mine where we film, and you won't know because normally we have the green screen up, which has its own issues. That's why Libby's able to wear. Libby loves green, but she
I
can't wear
love
green
green
'cause the
back.
green
Yeah.
screen. There's been a few pickles.
Maybe it should
because-
be a blue screen now.
No, you actually can. Because you
remember
can
you
do
saying
blue or green. And that's why the after 8s were coming up blue in one of the episodes.
Yes, yeah. Quite interesting, isn't it, how it all comes up?
It's quite interesting how it all comes
Quite
up.
interesting. One beer down, and I think I'm Bloody
You know,
Teresa.
one beat down.
Mother Teresa.
Oh, I like that. Was a nice start to that one. Right, I'm going to go with one of mine now. Close your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Let's find it. Right. So we're going to go all the way back to episode 2. All right. And it's actually in the intro. Right.
Oh, I just...
I'm literally running to the field.
Oh,
I'm trying to get a photo.
Oh my god, that is
Oh my god.
not
Quick before
embarrassing.
it goes down.
Oh dear.
That was hilarious. So basically,
That's hard for me to watch.
we had a, did we have a full moon in Pisces? That's what it was. It was a full moon in Pisces and we got all excited about that, didn't
Oh
we?
god, what was I thinking?
Well, it was because I was
dear.
I dropping the girls off.
You were dropping the girls off and you asked me to get a photo of the moon because the moon was really big.
And it was huge. And then I remember thinking to myself, it wasn't the end of the world if you didn't get it on time, because I would just then get it when I came up to yours.
Yeah.
But you were running. She's like, okay, I'll get it before it goes down. I was like, what?
And you said as well that you had to read back your message because you thought, you were like, oh, did I say sunset?
Well, this is the thing, because when you sent me that message or that video, I genuinely thought, have I said the wrong thing? And I went back, I was like, no.
No, she actually thinks the moon goes down.
Well, it was like that
That's
other
right,
episode.
isn't it?
What was like that other
I'm now
episode?
like, oh, shit.
Remember the one we did in the car, which is in...
Oddly satisfying.
Is that Oddly Satisfying?
Yeah.
When you thought my shirt was white.
Yes, I did, yeah.
I was
like, that's such a lovely white shirt. And you're like, it's black. Sometimes I say these things and people actually that are close to me do say sometimes, you say some silly things, Libby, without thinking properly.
Yeah, and that boys too.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, it was funny because I almost forgot about it, and it's quite nice because every now and again, it's when you record a YouTube video, this will be boring for you, but you have to turn your phone sideways, right? So if you're ever making content for Facebook or YouTube, turn your phone sideways and it's called landscape, and that's how you get this. If you're making content for Instagram or TikTok, you can turn it what's called portrait, which is up and downy. So Libby had recorded that portrait, which is why, and you'll see why in that particular edit, you end up with boxes at the side, which it works because it gives it a bit more realism. But if you're ever deciding, if you thought, I'll record one of your children's recitals or whatever, and you're going to put it on Facebook, for Facebook, turn your phone sideways and you'll get it like this, basically. So there we are. So then when that bit happened, it was quite nice to get a bit of mix-up, though, wasn't it, with different footage?
Yeah.
I notice these things in the edit. It doesn't really matter, full stop, right?
I don't know how you do it, to be honest, but...
Right, now, what we'll do is, because you went first, I went second, then we will go to the suggestions. So there was a couple of people wanting to know how we met. Now, we did cover this in an episode. We hinted at it earlier.
It was in Love Language, right?
Well, you think that, but it actually wasn't.
Oh, was it not?
No, it wasn't. So, it was episode 7, Impressions and Perceptions.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Now, love language, we did touch on it, and it was, I think it's 5 minutes in.
So this is somebody said as a highlight, right?
Well, it led on to us how we met.
Yeah.
And then I made that little montage for you.
And I was like, oh, what a lovely man.
So the way the story went,
Who's
there was
this?
this bear, right? And she was cornered by a bear. And I just came to the rescue and I wrestled that bear. And
You did rescue me, actually.
I just came.
Like there's bears in Scotland, yeah.
Don't shatter the illusion.
Oh my, I thought you were looking at me like that as in like, Libby, there is bears.
There's bears.
I was like, oh no. But my whole life I thought there was no bears here.
I was quite proud of this production. Now, just for everybody to have understanding, Libby had a flat tyre.
Oh, it was so sweet. Rab actually originally sent this to me, by the way, guys. So this is actually, he didn't make this for the podcast. This was made for me.
I just lost some man points.
And I what? Man points?
I'm gonna drink my beer. Like,
You know it's manly to be emotional.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I did send this to you, didn't I? I had too much time on my hand.
You actually, so I actually had seen that little montage that you'd done before the podcast. But yeah, no, that is how we met, guys.
Yeah, so basically...
I had a tire.
The needed change, and I came to the rescue. There we go. Well, I had actually seen you for quite a while beforehand, and I thought you were rather beautiful. And then when you were wounded and in damsel in distress, I was like, ha, now I will pounce.
Yeah, we have a running joke, me and Rab, that it was very coincidental that my tire burst right outside his house.
Now, given that I quite enjoy playing chess, I'm hoping to get better at chess. I'm very tactical. I'm a born strategist.
Yeah.
Strategist.
See, when you gave me that love letter.
The love letter.
Are they not meant to know about the love letter?
The love letter.
Yes, guys, Rab got me a love letter. So romantic. We're gonna kiss again.
She gets flustered. She's so cool and then gets flustered. Eh?
Oh my god, it's so hot in here. Oh, yeah, what's
love letter?
What am I actually saying?
I don't know.
I've lost my train of thought.
Right, love letter. When I gave you.
Oh yeah, you gave a love letter. I actually genuinely thought, by the way, I haven't said this to you. I actually thought you were genuinely confessing that you burst my tire.
You mean that one I gave you recently? Right, so basically...
I thought you were confessing, by the way. And then I was like, oh my god, he actually did burst my tire. I forgot to tell you that.
I thought you would think. So basically what happened, was that the same day you popped your nose and I was trying to cheer you up?
No.
I thought it was.
No, that was...
No.
That was the day before I bopped my nose on.
I remember thinking like she was, she needed a bit of cheering up. So I left a love letter on her car, but I wrote it in such a way like she had a creepy stalker called Cheeky Bobby, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, hi, you don't know me, but I'm your biggest fan. But I obviously wrote it in such a way that it was obvious it was me too. But one of the things is I went on to say is I must apologise for bursting your tyre. And then I went on to say, but unfortunately that plan backfired because this handsome twiner saved the day ahead of me or whatever.
Yeah. I genuinely thought that was you confessing that you had actually burst my tyre. Because we joke about it a lot, that it is very coincidental that out of everywhere I could have burst my tyre. I literally burst it right outside Rab's house. And I was like,
Conspiracy theories, people, conspiracy theories.
But then obviously some people may believe in fate, don't they? Yeah. Do you believe in fate?
I believe in tax from B&Q. 1 inch. Sure shot.
Tax?
As in TACKS, as in burst your tire kind of tax.
Oh, right.
It's a joke.
Oh, shall we?
That would take quite a... I mean, how would... I don't know. Did you ever actually look at what burst... Like, did you have anything in the tyre? Or was it just popped? Like, was there actually a nail in the tyre?
They didn't say there was any nail. They just said it was a puncture.
I paid those guys off. Good, honest and genuine guys.
Well, actually, we can tell that was quick fit. So, you owe me a tyre.
Right, do you want to go to your next one?
My next one. Do you know what? I slightly can't remember which one this was. Oh. But it's 139.
On the love language.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, it's not 139. You put 1339.
1339.
She put 139 like it's the time 139.
Oh, sorry. I put 1339, right? Yeah, that makes sense.
That is 139.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. Right. Oh. But this is going to go from 29 then. Right, let's see what's happening here. Sweet. Your hair was lovely in that one.
Wavy.
So tonight's episode is lovely. You're so cheesy. That's because I burped.
It's the fact that I'm looking at your lips.
I know you are. My hairy chest plays into the 80s porn star, doesn't it?
That was just, and I have to give credit to Rab when Rab sends me, when he's editing, he sends me snippets. And this was one of the snippets that he had sent me. And I was literally in tears in the van. I was like, I don't even care if people don't find this funny. This is, to me, this is so funny. The slow-mo that you did, and like, you have to go through the whole episode and you have to get through it. I think when you know and can appreciate the hard work that goes into it as well, when you see an end product like that, you're like, God, that is good.
Thing is, there is like all of that was taken out. Like the bit when you turn and you're like that.
Yeah.
That's because remember I burped. I was drinking beer, and then you could smell my burp, and then you're actually laughing at my burp. But the facial expression you did, it was almost like you were like getting all giddy.
Yeah.
And then all the eyebrows. If you slow down an eyebrow like that,
yeah. But you know what?
It's so much.
It's slow-mo, not just so.
I know.
It's so good, isn't it? But I just love how you've edited that. I thought it was just so good, and it made me really laugh when you sent me that. I remember you saying like I was having quite a bad day that day, or something, and you were like, "I know what will cheer you up," and it really did cheer me up. It's just so
the
good.
thing is, like, if you didn't know us and know that we're taking the piss, you'd be like, "What the fuck are these two losers doing?"
Yeah, you'd be like, "God, that's so cheesy," but like. It is, that's the whole point now. It's meant to be really cheesy, kind of over the top, right? Isn't it? It's like, that's kind of our humour, I guess.
The people that know us that realised that we're being cheesy found it hilarious. The people that, if you didn't know it, you'd be like, what the
Yeah, it's kind of like Anchorman. I don't know if anybody's seen Anchorman, but it's like really over the top kind of humour. And
I mean, it's the kind of humour that 60% of the time it works.
every time. Every time.
Brick killed the guy.
Yeah. Baxter, you know I don't speak Spanish.
We use that line with your dog all the time.
I've got a dog that I look after called Baxter. The amount of times we say that, right?
Yeah.
Right, so let me hear your other one. You've got 3, haven't you?
Yep. So the next one is from episode 4. Now, episode 4 was oddly satisfying. Just close your eyes. I need to get a timestamp. That's all.
What's that noise? It's very windy outside, isn't it? Did you hear it, like, screaming? It was screaming in the bedroom. Do you remember that? Oh! Did you hear it, though, when we were in the bedroom?
Oh, Poppy heard it.
Oh, for God's sake!
So you guys again.
Do you remember hearing it, though, when you were playing chess in the bedroom?
No, I just lost my mind.
Rabbit! Seriously?
Just so everybody knows, when I was playing chess in the bedroom, I had a beer in my hand. I was doing push-ups at the same time.
Okay, manly man.
Manly man. Right, this one is at 4:59. Now, the reason I like this one is there's loads of stuff. When I'm fanning around and staring at the camera and chatting and waffling because I like the sound of my own voice, sometimes I don't clock what Libby's doing until I do the edit. I'm like, you fucker. Well, some of it's funny. Sometimes you take the piss out of me. You know, if I'm focusing on you guys, you could be doing anything and I don't always see it. Mm-hmm. And it's not till I do the edit. It's the kind of, you do this thing when you've got the gloves on and and then you're like, and it wasn't until I was editing it, I was like, I missed that at the time.
Oh, when I go, arr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd basically given you gloves, remember? Because you'd been bitten by a dog that day or that week. And clearly quicker and easier than I thought because they were supposed to arrive tomorrow. Now you could go and like commit a crime with those things. Right, there you go. Look, see, that's when you know you're pouting. And I didn't even see that until I did the edit.
At me.
No, I'm looking at the camera. Look. See, look back. I'm actually watching the. Look, I'm staring at the camera. You did this behind me.
I look like a proper criminal.
Yeah, you look like you're going to rob something.
Yeah.
But then they will have to do.
I love that one.
Right.
I do like ones as well, isn't it? When you don't know that, like if you're doing something and you haven't noticed. I'm always like got my eyes all on you when I'm pre-watching it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm always thinking, I don't get to see your face when we're, well, I do now.
You just did it again, I missed it. So then this was the bit that this is the bit, I obviously gave the gloves and I had the I love gloves, and then I just kind of overused this joke through the entire season 1. But I thought it was quite funny. Actually.
They're actually really comfy.
Oh, cool.
I love gloves that are really tight.
I love gloves.
Is that from a movie?
I don't know, you just said,
Oh.
I love gloves.
I love gloves.
My name's Libby and I love gloves.
I love gloves.
I love gloves that are really...
I love gloves.
I love gloves that
I love gloves.
I love gloves. I love gloves. I love gloves that are really tight. Rab!
How many times have you said it now?
I love gloves that are really tight. Because it doesn't sound real, does it, when I say it?
Because you put a voice on.
I love gloves that are gloves. I love how you put multiple me. I think that's genius.
Well, I think it's because you were wearing the black turtleneck as well that made it funny, because you were kind of like...
I love that. No, that's a classic, that one. We do love that one.
Now, the next one, somebody commented, and it was a classic, I think. Episode 10, the weird food combos. I'll get the timestamp, 24 minutes.
See, look, my hair is just gradually getting less shiny.
Started scraping it back.
I'm like, yeah, just scrape it back now.
So, we did a post in advance, and everybody was really helpful with the weird food combos.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, really helpful.
And the fun, just to give you a bit of context, like, I'm okay with spicy food, but we typically, whenever we have something spicy, Libby is usually like more than okay with it. I don't know what you were struggling with for this one.
I don't know, guys, because I did the mango and the Tabasco. I prepared that one. And I'm not kidding. I literally only put 3 drops of Tabasco in that. I really did. And like Rab says, I am really good with spice. Like, it's a running joke, like, with me and Rab.
She's always adding hot sauce to everything, and it's me that usually
But it's
struggles.
not even like just normal hot sauce. Like, the hot sauce I've got in there, that's like... It's like an extreme hot... It's like an extreme hot sauce. Like, it literally only says to have a limited amount on that... using that sauce. Like, I'm not just saying I don't just have sriracha and then say that's hot sauce. I do eat really hot sauce.
She doesn't just have sriracha.
Well, people are like, you eat spicy food, what, you probably have sriracha. But like, I do have hot food.
You try to redeem yourself, because in the episode, right,
but you know
leading up
why?
to it, I was like, you're loving this one. You're like, I am.
But the only reason why, though, in all seriousness, it kind of frustrated me, because I'm like, no, I am really good with spice.
You are. That was
Like,
what was funny.
I don't know what it was, and I think did someone not comment and say like the mango with the spice makes it spicier? Did someone not comment?
Yeah, but remember what happened, and we will watch the clip in just a moment. Like, I thought it was as hot as I expected it to be. I was like, whoa. I remember it hit us exactly the same moment. But then I grabbed the second one, but the second one, rather than being Tabasco down on tongue, I put mango down, and that definitely helped. And then I washed it down with some
I
lime.
definitely put the Tabasco on the top.
Oh, yeah, I put Tabasco straight onto my tongue on the first one.
I mean on the top of my mouth. Like, I had it when I bit them. Like, if you can see it when I do it.
So Tabasco up.
Tabasco's
So
up.
On the first one, I did Tabasco down. That was spicy. When I did Tabasco up, it was easy.
No, Tabasco was up in that.
On your one?
Yeah.
Well, because I turned mine over and put straight onto the tongue.
But anyway, it just really annoyed me.
Well,
because I am really good with spice, guys, and I don't know what the hell. It was so spicy. And then I was thinking, I was like, did I get not Tabasco? Like, did I actually just pour...
Well, when I asked you, I said, is this normal Tabasco? And you're ending yourself laughing. I thought to myself that she's pranked me. Because I thought it was really hot, but I was just soldiering on. But then when I realised, no, you were really struggling, I genuinely thought, she's got something super hot.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
And like you
normal.
can actually see my face in the YouTube getting redder. Let's watch it because this is a good one. Whoever chose this somebody chose this, did they?
Yeah.
Well done. 'Cause I
So
do
this is
love it.
episode 10, Weird Food Combos at Work. And it was 24 minutes in.
You ate the fish fingers and custard.
I thought that was a wind up as well, actually. That was Stuart. that did that.
Now we have mango.
It's you. You're
I
so
don't know why I didn't
confident.
think about this one. This is a good one.
I
When
do.
you read this one, you were all over it.
I was.
I was, actually.
Oh my god, I'm so confident. I can.
Okay.
Look. See, you can see how I put it in my mouth.
It hits at exactly the same time.
Oh, it was bad. It was so bad.
Oh God.
That's hot.
I wonder
It
how much the
was-
wine helped me, though.
Do you know
Maybe
what?
that's
It was like the juice of the mango as well. Like it all together. It was like,
dog shit to wash it down.
Do you remember what you said? You did another moon going down quote. Remember you said, like, the mango made me out of whole Tabasco.
oh, I was talking gibberish.
How are you going for a second? I can deal with spice, and that's really hot for me.
Yeah, but the mango actually helped me out. with the
How I must have done more than 3 drops.
Why can't I deal with that spice right now?
But I remember thinking I'm gonna go easy on Rab and I'm not gonna put too much Tabasco in here. And like,
Because the mango helped me.
little did I know it was me that was gonna be suffering.
Do you know what it felt like? It felt like the mango was making me just have a whole Tabasco.
It's when I look at you, I'm like, the fuck did you
It
just
felt like the mango was making me have a whole Tabasco.
I think yeah. I
I
was like,
turned and I was thinking to myself, like, I didn't want to be too harsh to you, but at the same time I was like, what the
did
fuck?
you know what I was trying to say?
I did, but at the same
Like
time I
as
was
in,
thinking, like,
I was
what?
just eating Tabasco.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. I'm so sorry, just
It's when you're eventually like, you're going to have to cut some of this out.
I kind of enjoyed that.
well, yeah, because I was embarrassed you didn't cut it out. Because I can deal with my spice, I swear.
Oh, like, in season 2, we'll do like the hottest chip
Oh.
challenge or something so you can redeem yourself. Because, to be fair, everyone,
will.
she genuinely is much better with spicy food than I am. The way I cope with that Tabasco is how I would expect myself to cope. I was like, oh my goodness, that's hot. But let's be fair, Tabasco's hot, but it's not that hot.
No, it's not that hot.
And you can definitely take hot.
I don't know if you remember, but a couple of nights before that, do you remember we were having chili and I put like half of that Tabasco. I literally had like half of that whole bottle of Tabasco on my chili.
Yeah. She's always like spicing everything up to the point where I'm like,
To the point where it's actually getting a bit financially bad. Like, I have to have hot sauce in my cupboard all the time. Like, I use it.
hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good. That is a really good one. Yeah, love that.
Do you know, if you can't laugh at yourself, then you can't expect to laugh at anyone else or something nonsense like that.
yeah.
But I get to laugh at you, right?
You definitely laugh at your own jokes.
I do. It's because it's funny in my head.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, I really need to pee.
You need to pee. Well, we're going to keep chatting then, people. I'm just kidding. I won't do that to you.
Should I pee or?
No, well,
Oh, okay. Well, it's about, what are we in? 50?
we're trying our best to keep it down, but we just waffle. We just like to sing our own voices. So that is the end of season 1, everybody. We are going to return probably January the 5th.
Yeah,
This
January
Sunday.
the 5th.
Yeah, it gives us 3-week gap in between. We'll probably still continue to post in our Instagram group. Above. And just we're going to plan out 8 weeks of episodes. Now, we go on holiday to Italy in March for our birthdays. So
For the big 3-0.
I will be 30, people.
Yeah, that's true. How old will I be then?
You get on about you're closer to 41, right?
Yeah, we are going to Italy in March, guys. So
Yeah.
that'll
So
be nice.
we'll do eight episodes between that and our holidays. So season 2 will be 8 episodes long. So we'll plan them all out. We'll take on board any comment suggestions. Definitely be a food sample and thing. Now we will be doing another weird food combos at work, because there was, on the back of that episode, there was loads of suggestions, and we've got plenty to make another episode.
Yeah, so thank you for everybody who gave the suggestions. We will do those eventually.
Yeah, we're going to have to do some sort of fitness one as well, because it is a new year, so we'll do our getting back to fitness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which we will be doing.
We'll do a spice challenge. There's 3 episodes in the back.
Yeah, and we're also with the
remember, and then David.
Your comment. I think that's a great idea. I quite like that idea.
It's
So
basically your spirit animal thing, wasn't it?
yeah, which I think is quite funny. So but yeah, thank you all for your comments and your support, and I hope you all have a lovely Christmas. Bearing in mind, again, I'm not being Scrooge here, but bearing in mind that Christmas can be a hard time for certain people. So thinking about all of those people as well, that Christmas might be a little bit harder for you. But yeah.
Yeah. And we will see you again in 2025.
In 2025. Gosh, what will bring us? What will bring us?
Now, at the start, Libby was all confident. She's like, do you want to open us up and I'll finish us off? That's not quite what you said, but that's what I heard. Mm-hmm. So you want to close us out, darling?
Oh, yeah, I just did. That was my close off.
You need an official kind of... That was a nice setting up for the close off.
Anyway, thanks guys, and we'll see you very soon. Have a happy new year, a really good Christmas, and we'll see you in 2025.
Goodbye now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.